Get back in the cage, I'm gonna take my time and get better, and now here you are again. What was the difference? What was the motivation to change all that?
It's funny. I know I did say that because my goal is always to improve and get better between every fight. I mean, your goal should be to make it to the top. Otherwise, you're in the wrong sport. So that's exactly what I wanted to do. However, the UFC they presented me with an offer I couldn't refuse. I mean, fighting this guy is, at first I said no. When Joe first called me up, it was Monday morning. I just, Sunday I had a large pizza, watched a movie, passed out, woke up with a couple bumps and bruises, and I was already getting called to fight. I was like, my girlfriend told me, I thought, you're joking me. I thought she was pulling my leg, but, sure enough, a little bit later, Dana was calling me, and the more I thought about it, it became clear, I'm a fighter. This is what I do. I've got a limited window of time in this sport, and right now, I kind of two birds with one stone, two fights, one training camp, it's really good. This fight's a huge profile fight. It's big, it's huge for my career, both in and out of the cage, it's huge for me. So it was just an offer that I couldn't turn down. I'm really happy that I was their first pick to replace Vandalay. It's a huge compliment to me.
You used to fight pretty frequently early in your career. I mean, we know the disadvantages, but are there advantages timing-wise? You mentioned, being in shape already.
There's definitely advantages, and there's definitely disadvantages. Disadvantages, you can't grow much in between fights. Obviously, when it's only 2 weeks, I can't change my whole game. You know what I mean? Obviously, we know that's true. However, the hardest part about a camp is training as hard as you can, being the best you can be without getting injured. And right now, I truly feel like I'm the best I've ever been, and I'm not injured. So, for me not to take this fight and throw all that away, my next camp, who knows? I could twist a knee, twist an ankle. That stuff happens real regularly. Right now, I'm not hurt, so I couldn't pass up the opportunity.
It sounded like Akiyama was a little bit hesitant to take the fight, and he kind of said, "Hey, this isn't the kind of fight I need, high profile." What did you think about his comments? Did you take that personally, or do you understand that from a business side? What he's doing?
I take it a little bit personal. I mean, the bottom line is he fights for the UFC. He's signed to fight on this card. His opponent got hurt. Opponents get hurt. It goes with our industry. His job is to get in there and mix it up. And for him to say that I'm not a worthy opponent kind of throws me off. I mean, I've got 10 wins in the UFC. He's got 1 win by split decision over Alan Belcher. I don't think that qualifies him as being able to say I'm not a worthy opponent.
What about the time to prepare specifically for him? Was that an issue for you at all?
I think the time to prepare is actually is worse for him because he's been training for a right-handed Vandalay Silva. He's never fought a left-handed opponent. One thing about my style, believe it or not, is it doesn't change much. My job is to go in there and impose my will on my opponent. Akiyama likes to train for his opponents a lot. I don't. I watch a little bit of tape on them because, what I care about is what I'm going to do. I don't care about what he wants to do. I'm going to do what I want to do in there.
Is there any part of you that looks at it as a no-lose situation? Do you believe in that hey, I'm stepping up on short notice, there's nothing for me to lose here?
Absolutely not. I want to win this fight more than any fight I've ever had in my life. I need to win this fight because this is going to put me to where I need to be. It was just a few weeks ago I was thinking being among the top elite ranked guys in the 185-pound division was a long ways away. Now all of a sudden it's 6 days away. I win this fight. I have 3 wins in a row. Hopefully all by devastating fashion. That's going to put me right up there in the mix again. It's really catapulting my career, and this is a huge, huge fight for me. And I need to go out there on Saturday night and perform.